Hello PTCB candidates, this is Zita Schmidt with another tutorial from PTCB Math Review, and we will be covering fraction subtraction. First we're going to cover subtraction with common denominator. So in this case we have 2 halves minus 1 half is equal to 1 half. So notice how 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 and the denominator stays the same. 2 is the same denominator that you end up with. So when the denominator is the same number, common, you can subtract the numerators. Notice that the denominators do not get subtracted. You keep the same denominator. When you have different denominators and you need to subtract them, follow these steps. Step 1. Find a common denominator by finding a number that will be divisible by both denominators. So in this case, you have the following subtraction: 5/9 minus 1/6. First, you need to find what the common denominator is. So what number is divisible by 9 and 6? So step 1 continued. It'll be a process of 3 steps. First step is take the 9 and find numbers that can be divided by 9. 9 is one of the denominators, remember that. So I found that 9 can be divided by 9, 18 can be divided by 9, 27 and 36 can also be divided by 9. How did I find these numbers? Simple. I did 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2, 18, times 3, 27, times 4, 36. Then the second step is we will take the 6, which is the other denominator of the second fraction, and find numbers that can be divided by 6, which is basically the same thing we did with the 9. So 6 times 1 is 6, times 2, 12, times 3, 18, and times 4, 24. The next step is what numbers showed up in both lists? Well, I color-coded them red, so you can't miss it, is 18. 18 is going to be your least common denominator. 18 is the number that will be divisible by 9 and by 6. Step 2. Place the least common denominator on the other side of the equation. The following equation is already done, but I'm going to walk you through how I got all that information there. So we found out from the previous slide that 18 is the common denominator, and we place that on the other side of the equation. That's where you have the 18. And then follow on the bottom with me to find your 10 and your 3. So 18 divided by 9 from the first fraction is equal to 2. Then you take that 2 and you times it by 5, which is the numerator from the first fraction, and you get 10. And then you place that there, then the minus sign, and you do the same with the second fraction. 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. Then you take the 3 and you times it by 1, and that equals 3. Then you can subtract. So 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. And the answer is 7/18. So there you have it, my friends. This concludes the subtracting of fractions. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to email me at ptcb_tutor@yahoo.com or via my YouTube channel. Don't forget to rate my video and to subscribe to my channel. Have a good one.